Hello everyone, StarsRJ here. So I tip the scales with another game of Neverwinter Nights 2. Alright, so since my last video, I've I've talked to Kelgar for a bit, then went to a swamp cave and saved Galen, the merchant. Now it's time to move on to Fort Locke for more dialogue and more action and excitement, adventure, and fancy stuff. Immediately, as soon as I begin, I go this way for a good reason. There are wolves in these here parts. Lots of wolves. Higher Eldritch Blast, which for some reason doesn't work. And it missed again because, yeah. Why do I even bother with spell casting? We all know that beating people up with a really big sword is the way to go. I want to show off how the spells work, but I'm just doing a lot better with a friggin' axe. Well, yeah, I'm just doing a lot better. Kill the direwolf. It's important for a quest, I think. Yeah, kill that guy. Direwolves are like pretty dangerous. If you don't know, they are a dire threat. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah. Hey, I've got to keep my pun quota up. Okay. I mean, these wolves are mostly bites and little bark.
I'll put you in your...
Yeah. And I got a tooth from it, and there's a corpse here which just has an anatomist on it. Nothing special about this object. They don't tell you who died here, whether or not they had a family that survived or anything. Nope, it's just, you know, a corpse. To let you know, there are wolves here. Wolves are dangerous, and that's what happened when you deal with wolves. You get teeth. Death awaits you with sharp, pointy teeth. And it ain't no killer rabbit, it's just a regular wolf. Alright, so as I'm moving along, hey look, Galen! Hi, Galen, what's going on? Those guys don't look very friendly. What is this treachery, Calus? You've been paid well to protect me. You shouldn't have been so open about the profit you made in West Harbor, Galen. My brother and I think we deserve a little something extra for our work. Looks like your guards are turning you, Galen. Nasty business here. My bodyguard's taken leave of their senses and decided to rob me. Jeez, man. Seriously? You need a better agent than this. You need a better agent. You now care my friend here is, do you not? I'll take my chances, Galen. I've been on these campaigns and these two whelps can count. I won't let you rob him. And that goes double on me, laddies. Drop your weapons, you motherless goats. Aye, laddie. Attack, brother. Leave no witnesses. That money is ours. Yeah.
I help you.
Yeah, look at that. You got a big shield here and a big sword. Whereas, really, the guy's knocked down. I can't even hit them. Hit them. Come on. You know he's got his tower shield. All he has is a shield covering most of his body, so it can't be that hard to hit him. Especially considering he has a huge sword, we could probably go right through that shield. I mean, that's the thing about shields, they're actually quite thin. I mean, they're supposed to be thin enough, they're heavy and thick, but not supposed to be that thick. You can get an arrow stuck in it, but a big sword... Actually, no, a big sword might nah. Depends on what you do with a big sword. If you stab with a big sword, you're probably going to damage your sword, but it's going to go through that shield. Especially if the sword is twice your size. It's probably a good way to ruin the sword. See? I don't know much about medieval combat. But a shield wall, you don't really mess with a shield wall. That's the idea, but... Oh, jeez. What is this? Ornstein the Smog? Does the other guy gain more power for every... Does the other guy gain more power when I kill the big guy? Finally he's dead. I couldn't just stand by and let it happen. Yay. The reward is not necessary. I like to be a good person here. Okay, and I got myself a silver ring and a potion of curing light wounds. And what did Galen give me? He gave me... oh yeah, I think he gave me... I don't know what he gave me. Hope it wasn't anything serious. Alright, so as you move on ahead, for some reason Galen gets to Fort Locke, but as soon as you move on too far ahead, what else happens? But you get ambushed by... a pack of wolves! Brilliant. But, you know, a pack of wolves is no match for a big sword. That's their whole length. And a morning star that's on fire. Now that could probably do a lot of damage to a shield. Especially a wooden one. Smack that shield with a flaming morning star, it's probably gonna burn. Anyway, as we move along. What else do I find up ahead? But oh no, someone's being attacked over there by the looks of things. Introducing our thief,
What,
gentlemen.
demon? No screams for us? Maybe we should brand you. Maybe that'll loosen your tongue.
Leave me alone! I've done nothing to you.
Well, now Commander Valis will be happy to hear that, he will. It means his work here is all done. He can just give up the fort and go home.
Still, there's just the small matter of those bounties on bandits he posted. And a bandit with demon blood, well, there's no telling how much that's worth.
Of course, you could tell us where your camp is. Valis will pay more for that, he will. And we won't even have to butcher the lot of you.
I told you I'm not with those bandits. Or are you deaf and stupid?
Stupid? Here we were, thinking about letting you live. Now you've gone and changed our minds.
Hello.
Hey, hold on. Looks like she's got friends, she does.
Geez, I'm just walking past. And some guy thinks I'm probably with those people. What are they? Geez, come on.
This
Leave her
don't
alone.
concern you. We're soldiers from Fort Locke, hunting bandits.
That we are. Caught this demon trying to raid our camp, and we were about to deal with her.
By killing her? What did she take?
Nothing yet. But a crew's been out in these parts. They've been raiding merchants, caravans, maybe even killed the old commander.
I told you I'm not with those bandits.
Shut your lying mouth, demon. You'll get the blade soon enough.
Look, can't we just put her on trial or something like that? I mean, can't we settle this out without resorting to violence?
You think you're going to stop us, are you?
You know, Valis might pay for 3 bandit bounties. He's not one for asking questions.
Especially about a demon, a runty dwarf, and a dirty harborman who doesn't know enough to keep walking.
Runty dwarf? I know you cowards aren't talking to me, or you'll be talking to my fist next.
Good enough for me. Let's kill them all and I'll sort out the tale later.
What? Sort of keep walking? Look, no matter what I do though, if I say, hey, alright fine, I'll keep walking, they're gonna be like, we're still gonna attack you anyway because we think you're bandits. It's like...
Step up to the fight.
It's like, you know, I just want to keep on walking, but you kind of forced me into this. Oh, and Niche, this girl's under attack. Hey, oi. You what? You what? Stop healing yourselves. You should not be allowed to heal yourselves. Besides, I'm going to bash your faces in with my swords and Morning Star. Yeah. These guys provide some experience. Here we go.
Thanks for helping me out. Guess I owe ya, huh? Hey, you're nice. Sorry, I don't mean to sound so surprised. Well, actually I am. I mean, it's just, well, unexpected. I mean, once folks catch sight of me, usually it's the horns, they run in the other direction. And all those tales about tieflings being cursed don't help much either. I'm Nishka, by the way. I'm really glad you came when you did. Wasn't really sure how I'd get out of that one. Of course, they never would have caught me in the first place if that invisibility potion I'd bought hadn't been watered down. If I ever see that merchant again...
Oh, what I should have mentioned is that in the tutorial, you can talk to Galen, and he mentions he was traveling with a whole bunch of people. One of them was like a kobold bard who didn't really know how to rhyme very well. And then, also that he sold a invisibility potion to a tiefling. And this is what Nishka is.
Well, I was actually trying to pass the fort by. Make my way farther south. Well, I thought that potion I bought would help. You see, once the local garrison sees me, they tend to want to throw me in a cell or attack me on sight. Of course, the potion wears off right as I cross paths with those thugs from Fort Locke. They were looking for easy bounties, and I showed up right on time.
Jeez. Ugh, these people. The nerve of some of these people.
It's been that way ever since the new fort commander posted bounties on bandits. Some of his soldiers have been hunting down anyone they find on the road and claiming they're bandits. It's just banditry of a different sort. They rob the travelers and then get the bounty too. The roads are even less safe now than they were before.
Hmm.
Do you think I could join you? Just for now. I won't get in the way, I promise. It's just that I don't know how long I can survive on my own. And, well, I do owe you one.
Can't say I trust her. Tieflings will stab you in the back and run off with your purse the moment you drop your guard.
Racist.
Yeah? Well, dwarves are squat, smelly drunks who'll chop someone in half just to show they're tough.
Oh,
Racist.
is that so? Why don't you step down here and say that again?
Ooh.
Oh, this'll be fair. I don't even have any of my gear. But please let me come with you. I owe you for saving me. And those soldiers will just try to kill me again if they catch me out here on my own.
But I just killed those soldiers. Alright, where's your gear?
Thanks. I won't let you down, I swear. I think those Fort Locke thugs have my gear locked away here.
Alright, introducing Nishka the Tiefling. Nishka's not my favourite. There are fanfics out there where everyone says it's their favourite. Must be the tail, you know. You gotta grab some of that tail. But Nishka is awesome in her own way. She's our thief. Essentially, she can unlock anything. She can unlock stuff for you. Tieflings also have a 1 level penalty. So let's see. Maybe I shouldn't have stole the started leather armor I had. Actually, no. Wouldn't have made a difference. Anyway, so thieves. They are good with small weapons,
How can I help?
but they work well with daggers. So I'm gonna give her the kukri and the dagger +1. So she can do 2 attacks per turn, like everyone else. Except, you know, now. Yeah. Okay. And now I've got a whole lot of stuff to sell at the next merchant. Maybe I'll just talk to Nishka a bit. Before I move on ahead, though, let's talk to Nishka a bit more about what she does.
What's going on?
Who are you?
Nishka. Nishka. Emphasis on the ni. Not many people get it right. Or try to.
Really?
Usually they call me thief, cursed one, demon wench, rat child, goat girl. The list goes on. You'd think Nishka wasn't that hard to remember.
Yeah, but you know how it is.
It's not so bad. I mean, all those things are true.
That's an odd name.
I'm told it means something in the lower planes, but since I don't get down there much, although, obviously, good old Grandpa made a habit of coming up here for the nightlife, if, you get my meaning.
Well, she's part demon.
Yeah, but shh, don't tell anyone. I wouldn't want anyone else to figure it out. I mean, aside from the horns and the traces of demon blood.
The tail.
Questions. Go ahead. I'm all horns.
Yeah, she sounds like your typical, like, yeah, like, so what? Like, yeah.
I'm good at slipping into places, but not all the time. Coaxing locks to open, dodging traps, you know, subtle stuff. And I may have accidentally backstabbed some people in the past, but if they couldn't see me coming, well, that's their loss.
So honest about it.
Questions. Go ahead. Yeah? Which one of the marks you wanted to know about?
Marks.
Not the barrelhead dwarf, is it?
Well, it's the only one we have.
Well, he needs to watch his tongue, or it's gonna run right out of his mouth and get stepped on. I mean, you did me a good turn. All I want to do is help out, and he's yelling at me like some old mule. I know he's short, and it's rough being in the big people's world. But he needs to stop being all defensive, especially for someone so small.
I'll just stab you with my big sword.
Story of my life. You'd be surprised how much you hear that when you're about to be burned at the stake or run out of the local hamlet. He's too quick to start fights, that's his problem. He keeps it up, he's not going to have anyone watching his back. Or more likely, looking over it.
Oh, a short joke, huh?
Questions. Go ahead. I'm all horns.
Well, I could ask about a story.
Me? Well, I don't know. I'm me, I guess. No one usually asks, so finding the words is a little hard. Trust me. People usually make up the whole story once they spot the demon blood, if they ask at all.
It might be stabbing you.
This is so exciting. Wow, where to begin? Okay, well, I have no idea who my mom or dad was. I was abandoned, but raised by priests who tried to convert me, so I went away for a long time.
Priests?
Yeah, priests of Helm. The Watcher. The Vigilant One. Kind to children. Were they a hard-headed bunch? Really up on the discipline, not so much on the caring and forgiveness. But they're priests of Helm, so what are you gonna do?
Shoot things.
Yeah, I mean, we all get into trouble sometimes, or a lot. And I guess they ran out of I forgive yous at some point. Anyway, so after helping myself to their collection plate after a particularly moving sermon, I decided to see what else I could help myself to. But you know, those tales could fill a book, and I don't want to chew your ear off. Maybe some other time.
Alright, so I've pretty much exhausted all the dialogue options.
Go ahead. I'm all horny.
So, yeah, now you can tell Kelgar about targets.
What is it you want, lass?
You can actually ask about, oh wait, not yet. Sorry, there's a thing where you can talk to him about what do you think of Nishka, and he's like, nah, I don't like her. Aye, laddie, I don't like her very much. So anyway, to Fort Locke then. How much time do I have? Only 17 minutes in. Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah. Fort Locke, and then, you know, cut the video off, because these are good stopping points. Yeah, good milestones, I suppose. See, we are at Fort Locke. What does the sign say? Nothing. Just says Fort Locke. Can I bash the sign? Oh! I'm just a random vandal. La 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 la. Walking in. Hi, everybody! Hello, Marshal Cormac. Galen tells me what you did for him. Glad you managed to keep him in one piece. Are you the commander of this fort? No, he's not. He's Cormac, Marshal of the city. Watching up in Neverwinter City. You wouldn't have heard of me, a city watchman. Cormac? Yeah, he won a harvest cloak. Deegan's foster child. How's the old man? Nothing much has changed about him. Yeah, definitely his wife hit him hard. Sent him out on a turn to Neverwinter. Asking about Lorne. Lorne's still upset over what happened with the Harvest Cup. Yeah, he tried to join the City Watch, but he went to join the Grey Cloaks instead. And then, you know, what happened is that Lorne went up to Luskan, went to fight the War of Luskan, and... Well, okay, so Marshal Cormac here to make sure Galen got here safely, and also investigate the missing garrison. Asked about the attack, he's upset. Who's Commander Valis? Temporary Commander. Valis is Valis is a dick. Why don't you talk to him about how to do this? I'll see what I can do. Or I'll see what I can do about winning over Valis. Now, over here we have Galen. Why don't you risk the journey? Okay, he's waiting for the roads to be safer. He's wondering if it's going to be last trip. What do you have for sale? Alright, go to Gov's Minstrel, sell that. Don't need these thieves' tools. Now that I've got a thief and all that, I don't actually need the thieves' tools. You think, oh, the thief could use them? No, the thief can't use... Well, the thief can use them, but there's no point in having the thief use them. Like, I could give Nishka a bow. But the thing is, bows use ammunition, and I'm not very good with ammo management. I'd rather give him a weapon, have him fire, and forget. So again, as I reach some new merchants, I've got to sell all the stuff that I don't need, like all these gems. And then with all the money I have left, I'm supposed to check out what I can buy. Like a cloak of protection against evil, or a traveling cloak. Now, these items here, these gold circlets, hide boots, and all that, they're added in from the mod I've got to the campaign mod I have. This means I can enchant them with certain things if I want to. They're blank slates. Boots of hardness, they increase. Ooh, boots of hardness are good. They increase your dodge modifier, they increase your action points, and they add to your constitution stat or whatever. So it's good to have one around, I suppose, but let's have a look at what else is available. You know, the usual, don't drink alcohol, makes you dumber. Okay, you can also buy molds and stuff. Alright, and then you got recipes. Recipes are good. I think I'll take this one. Again, this is a part of the mod. So what you're supposed to do is, yeah. Okay, recipes are added to these books. What happens is you go near a crafting bench and then you take an item. Let's say you take this chain shirt. What's the armor recipe, weapon recipe book? Well, it's not. It's enchantments. Yeah, enchantment recipe. To use this one, requires 500 gold pieces. You need craft magical armor. I don't have that ability available because I'm a wizard. I'm a warlock. However, I will get the as I was later on level on, I'll get that feat automatically to craft items. Well, I don't think it actually works. I don't know, I have to check it out. Anyway, braces of archery, also useful. A point blank shot, so that means if I was firing a bow at close distance, the enemies don't get attacks of opportunity, and I get a hit bonus. Negates the negates the penalty for firing at point blank range. But I think boots of hardness are good for me. Okay, and I'll give these to Kelgar. Because why not, make him more tanking.
Follow me, won't you?
Right, so there's all this stuff. And the robes of shining hand is somewhat useful. They're reducing your listen modifier, but it doesn't matter. There's hardly any stealth enemies, even if you do fight thieves. There's hardly any stealth enemies, but the +1 armor is useful.
Everybody, follow me.
But again, it's armor. Alright, anyway. Let's talk to these refugees. Well met, traveller. Have you come to Fort Locke to take refuge with the rest of us? It's getting crowded, but I think we can make some extra room if you're in need. Why did you come here? Anyway. Some of us fled the mare, what with lizard folk and other beasts moving north. Some of the smaller settlements have already been overrun. Others fled the plains to escape the banditry out there. Without regular patrols, the region has become too dangerous to live in. There were a few that fled the High Cliff, others in Neverwinter. Still, most of us consider this area our home and would like to return when things settle down. I'm headed for High Cliff. Okay. Take care on the road. Oh, her husband's been taken. Anything I can do to help? I'll see what I can do about the bandit camp. Hey, Nishka knows about the bandit camp. Yeah. Now, you could actually say, hey, let's go rob the bandit camp, but then Kelgar might intervene saying, and what, become bandits ourselves? This is the chickens. Many things taste like it, but this is the original. So before I talk to Valis, let's talk to this guy. Who are you? He's Tor Millis, the lowly priest Ilmater. The wounded god, I think. He's got a bleeding hand or something. He's, yeah. He's lost his holy symbol. I'd like to get it back. I'll get the symbol back for you. Okay, it's in the bandit camp with the, everything else. There's the craft master. He gives a tutorial on how crafting works. How it works normally, but the mod I have means it works differently. You know, if I try actually adding the enchantment, let's say... See? Don't have the prerequisite feat. Right, anyway. Yeah, for some reason I'm sounding tired. Anyway, Valis. Ah, a stranger in Fort Locke. Sorry, I should put a name more. Aha! A stranger in Fort Locke. If there's anything you want, be quick about it. I have a garrison to run. Are you the commander here? Actually, no. If I were you, I'd watch the tone of yours. The same can be said for you. Now, what do you want? I'm a busy man. Are you the commander here? I am, and let me tell you, with Fort Locke being the way it is nowadays, it's a good thing. These soldiers need military discipline, and by the gods, that's what they'll get. Resume patrols. Oh, you hear about that? I'm not wasting men on performing guard duty for merchants. We're a military camp, not the Guild of Blades. They're supposed to be... Bah, good and Neverwinter. I defend the North. His business is arresting common thieves and drunks. Yes, but you're not king of it. What happens to the patrols? I don't know. I'm about to risk more men to find out. I've already sent the news to Neverwinter of the loss of my old commander. It's merely a formality before I officially take charge of the garrison. Will they want proof of the commander's death? No. True, I haven't thought about that, but I can't spare the man for an investigation. 3 patrols already lost, refugees trickling in, and with discipline in the shambles, we are hard pressed to hold this fort with what we have. Why send another patrol? What? I'll lose that one too? It'll be foolish to send out another patrol. I want you to resume the patrols. Absolutely not, until I know what happens to the others. I'm risking any more men. Superiors look more favourably. Yeah, that never works. The diplomacy never works, even a roll of 20. I'll be thorough. All 3 patrols were lost east. There's an old graveyard. Anything else I should know? I'll begin my search immediately. Alright, so there's my thing. I'll tell Cook to Cormac about it. If I can find the fort commander. Okay. Alright, so that's what's going on. I have several quests now. I have to rescue some bandits. Or sorry, not rescue some bandits. I have to rescue some people from bandits. And then... who's that stalker? Just walking along. Alright, so... here's our objective. We can go straight to Highcliff. Or... we stop off at the graveyard, and then go to the bandit camp. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the graveyard, bandit camp, then Highcliff. If I go to Highcliff right now, I get an encounter and stuff happens. But anyway, I'm a Styles RJ, and I've tipped the scales. Well, I'm going to tip the scales in the favour of Fort Locke. Signing off.